Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? If you guys remember, last episode we made something called the ME Mythic Assembler. And today we want to be able to start using it to get our ultimate weapon, the Kikoku. We can't get it today, I'm sure of that. But generally speaking, our main goal is to get the Purity Offer. That requires 10 buckets of short meat and 10 buckets of molten terra steel. And that's a lot of terra steel, which we can craft. Nice. That was 100 terra steel. That's amazing. But that is short meat. I don't think for a long time we need chocolate, so we can steal the melter. And I don't know, try to get some molten terra steel. How do you molten it? Oh, it can't be blocks. Okay. I think it's just 100 ingots. Maybe less. Short meat is easy. I thought this is going to be a pain. Terra steel is also easy. It's almost done. Can we have like 100 more? Yeah. Considering that the fluids were relatively easy, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have 2 purity offers. Because the way that I think it works is that we get the purity offer, then we get the Ragnarok sigil, somehow we get the Orchid, and then use it in order to make the recursive powder. In this mod pack, 1 is never enough, so let's try to get at least 2 Orchids. Yes, you can dupe it, but I'm assuming it's not cheap. The fluids might have been cheap, but we need a stack of pure daisy for just 1 block of purity offer. So if I want 2 blocks, I have to make 2 stacks of pure daisies. In the same manner that I have automated the potions here, we can also automate pure daisies and put it on a clock. But to be honest with you, pure daisy is actually the easiest flower to craft in Botania. It's just 4 white petals and 1 seed. Then you need an empty hand and do this again. Yeah, I should keep the slot in the middle free, then it's going to be easier. It wasn't a very difficult thing to get 2 stacks of pure daisies. Now we're working on the Appetite Singularity. We just need 2. I believe that is enough. We do need to have 2 Dreadland infused power stones, some vibrating stone, 8 of them should be enough, together with a bunch of other garbage. I'm missing something, right? Ah yeah, Eden refined gem. So we spent a lot of time in Eden and oh, we have 2. I thought we have more. Oops, that could have been really bad. Can you dupe it? No. It seems that this machine is incredibly power hungry, and that is our fluids. Does it go in automatically? No. So it doesn't work with fluids, I suppose. It's fine. In this mythic age, pipes have been discovered. We can use conduits. Oh, it started. Oh my goodness, you're slow. 500 seconds. Oh my goodness. But we are gonna get it. 98%, and we're done. We have the first one. So we first put it next to a pure daisy. You see the particle effects, and voila, Ragnarok sigil. I made a teeny tiny boo-boo, but apparently if you mix the Ragnarok sigil with these clusters, you will get this, the Aesir tribute. There is a puzzle solution, first mythic shell, and it will tell you which clusters you have to use. But in any case, I actually got the clusters from the Abyss, the temple which was made out of abyssal craft material. But we throw it inside the Elven portal, and here is our Orchid. Useful for what? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. The second one is almost ready too. That's good. I'm assuming everybody knows how the Orchid works. It converts stone into different ores. There are 2 versions of it. One of them converts netherrack into nether ores. It does cost a lot of mana, but it should convert every single piece of stone that you see over here into different ores. So why is this important? Good question. It's not just any ore that we want from here, there is one specific one. And that ore is called the Arcane Stone. It's a tedious process, but at the end of the day, that gives us the recursive powder. And a few fun facts, orchids are slow, because there is a rare chance of getting it. At this speed, we will never get it. Oh, we got it. Yes, that thing. Let's take it. Another very important fact is that you might notice that even by having 2 orchids, that's the only ore I found. I think it's a semi-rare thing. Regardless of how slow the process is, we still need to automate this, because I can't stay here all day. The way that we can automate this is that we're going to have a builder with a shaped card. We select the 2 corners of this block of stone, the shape card goes in. We set the redstone mode on the builder to on to activate, and keep running with the redstone signal. Not sure if we can cheat with an EMC link or not, but let's try. Yeah, it's going on a loop. So if I remove this block, it's gonna be replaced. The other builder is going to receive a quarry card. Again, same 2 corners, and again on to activate, as well as keep running with a redstone signal. However, this time we also need to have a filter. That one will do. We put stone in, and we put it on blacklist. So this quarry is going to mine every single thing which is not a stone, and this one is just going to replace the stone that this one harvests. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it's harvesting it. Good. We also don't care about anything which is not an arc stone, so we have a filter for it on blacklist so that it voids everything that we don't need. Yeah, it's voiding it. Good. My bad. It should be a clearing quarry. We just remove the dirt and it should be fine. Yeah, very slowly it should give us arcstone. That's the point. I have ordered a few machines in order to process the arcstone, and let's see how many we have. We have only the one. Well, actually we have two. The original one. And I'm also very sorry to say, but that setup that you see up there is temporary, and unfortunately the process of processing arcstone is also gonna be temporary. I think after getting the mythic processors, this setup is gonna change. The gist of what I'm saying is that I'm just gonna make a garbage setup for it, because I have to change it in like 3 episodes. Maybe more. If I have not done any miscalculations, we need 2 sets of industrial grinders from Tech Reborn. I'm saying 2 sets because each set gives you like 4 grinders. So we need to have a setup which looks like this. And now the rabbit hole begins. Arcstone has to go inside an industrial grinder with dragon blood plastic. You're the plastic. So if I give you the arcstone with some overclocker upgrades, we get the really hard rock. Then we are going to need the aerial moonshine inside another grinder, and what we get is unidentified Norse relic. Living gold, sodium and potassium is gonna give us the Aesir gemstone. Weakened cryotium is going to give us the Bifrost gem. And Setnanite. Actually, that's quite nice. That's actually really nice. But anyways, let us not get distracted. The Bifrost gem with luminous lava is going to give us the Bifrost dust. That's actually quite nice. And that dust inside another grinder with spicy pyrotium gives us the recursive powder. Finally, that's what we wanted, and we got almost a stack. From like 2 ores? That was amazing. We got, oh my goodness. No wonder it's rare. Because imagine if you get like 100 of them, you're going to be filthy rich. But it's a bit of a tedious process. After getting the mythic processors, it's just gonna be in one machine. Anyways, now that we have the recursive powder, what we need to do is that we need to rename 8 pieces of paper. It's in the puzzle solution Kikoku. And then surround the recursive powder with those 8 papers. That gives us the essence of the room. That's it. Now we just need to have the opinium cores, and I don't have enough, I guess. Yeah, we don't really have enough. I have to craft some. They're cheap. Don't you worry. A wise person would have automated it by now, but I'm not a wise person. And out of extreme curiosity, how would you make an elytra? Oops. You can't craft it, right? That is actually quite fine by me. I have loot fabricators on auto crafting, and I have tons of pristine ender dragon matter. So that's an elytra. Don't remember how many we need. I have a feeling it's 12. But we will go with 16. Why not? I'm missing 1 opinium core. What? Oh, the elytra. You need more. Or maybe I just did a miscalculation. I'm not sure. Oh no, we're good. Cool. So that's Kikoku. Awesome. I look fancy now. I know. So the amazing thing about Kikoku is that you might notice this is not an amazing sword. It does 14 damage. This is a Cyclops with 150 health and 30 armor. You see, we did 23 damage, and this one doesn't have any enchantments. Although, one thing that you should remember is that yes, this is the Kikoku, but it's not the Kikoku that we want. The Kikoku that we want is a super enchanted version, and it gives us Warpole 16. Over the past few hundred episodes, a lot of you guys have been suggesting to me that I should use the enchantment system from Meatballcraft. It does do a super enchantment at a cap of 15 levels. So instead of getting like Fortune 6, we can have Fortune 15. Why am I mentioning it right now? Well, I can get Warpole 15, and it's not that different from 16. It's just 1 level. It's not gonna make a huge difference. But to be honest with you, I'm really not gonna do that. Because this recipe that you see over here in order to super enchant the Kikoku is incredibly cheap, except for 1 item, Promethium ingot. Promethium is a grindy process, and I need it for a lot of things, so we might as well get it now. However, just to show you that I'm actually going to do the enchantment, let's get looting 15. That is a total of 8 looting 3 books, and we need to have a sword in the middle, I suppose. That requires 50,000 PE, and I'm assuming we get looting 15. It's done. Looting 15. Lovely. At this very moment, we keep the Kikoku, but I can put looting 15 on my main sword. Yeah. Nice. That does look like looting 15. We get a ton of garbage. Anyways, thank you so much for the tip, because I absolutely had no idea that you can do that. Anyways, let's get to Promethium. In order to get the Promethium ingot, all you need is an inertial confinement reactor. This guy over here. The problem is that in order to craft it, you need Promethium. So what we need to do is that we first need to make a fluid inside a machine called Extreme Pressure Turbine. Sadly, it has only one use, and that is to make molten Promethium, and that's it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a very expensive and totally redundant machine. after a few hours. In order to make that super expensive machine, we need some neutron fluid. Again, this is a very temporary solution, so we're going to have a garbage setup for it. The neutron fluid has to go inside the fluid transposer. With some awakened draconium, what we're going to get is the ultimate nugget. We need a lot. We just get a bunch. Even though the extreme pressure turbine that we need in order to make Promethium is redundant, the parts that we need to make for it is not. So we can recycle the machine and it's not a huge waste. I have just set up the pattern for the highly advanced machine casing, and we need 64 of them, and it's humongously expensive. You're missing sap. Okay, I have absolutely no idea what the hell are you going to craft, but why do you need 2000 Restonia blocks? Well, I guess the sap is fine. We can just dupe it. With our garbage setup, the ultimate nugget is also fine. Restonia is super easy and fast. That's already a bunch. Well, I figured out why the hell do we need so many resources and why the hell it's going to take so much time, and the culprit is the electronic circuits. And also some of the machine frames. That's why we need so many resources. There are better recipes, and I actually never upgraded them. I can waste a lot of resources in order to make this, but let's try to optimize it a bit. Cause now I don't really care, but later on I might. You see, this is one of the problems, electronic circuit. With plutonium we will actually get 2, or with an assembling machine it's faster. Okay, in any case, this recipe is no longer required. I have optimized some of the recipes, we don't need Restonia, and almost it's half priced. You might notice we need 21,000 draconium ingots. That's something that I can't really fix. That's for the draconic core. Should take a few hours, I guess. I can't believe you need so much resources just to make a machine to get an ingot. But that is perfectly fine. Let's prepare the other stuff. We need molten stellar alloy and molten lithium fluoride. So stellar alloy should be easy. Yeah, lithium fluoride is obviously lithium and fluorine. How do we get fluorine? Hydrofluoric acid. I have like 2 tanks with 2 acids. Hydrofluoric acid. Almost 400,000 buckets. We take that. I don't need that. It has been a while later and I do have a garbage setup in order to get lithium fluoride as well as the stellar alloy, the molten version. Those are the things that we need in order to make Promethium. The other problem is I'm still crafting the highly advanced machine casing and it's been a very long time. However, in the meantime, I noticed something of importance. We have this garbage setup over here, solid state fusion control computer. This inertial confinement reactor controller that we need the Promethium for is the same machine. It does process all the same recipes, faster, easier, and cheaper. So I was thinking maybe I should use my time productively and start making that machine too. Because after we get Promethium, we just have to craft like 1 block and the machine is complete. It's just that we need so many parts. The inertial confinement reactor is a super expensive multi-block because you need so many items. 1 stack of solid state fusion coils is a lot of coils. But apart from the whole realm, which does require the Promethium, we have everything else, right? We even have the superconducting sednanite found on Renia. True, it can also be duped, but we have it. It does require the force manolens, and unfortunately the manolens that I have on autocrafting doesn't stack for some reason. So I had to do that manually. We need 8 and we can craft it now. We're using all the same material that I need for the highly advanced machine casing, so crafting is slower. Okay, so I am gathering a bunch of gizmos for the inertial confinement reactor, but I think I found the bottleneck. You know, for the highly advanced machine casing. We cancel it. Actually, we cancel everything. So there is this data storage circuit, which is used in making the data control circuit or whatever. And the way that I'm making it is like so. It does require 3 emerald plates, and that takes time. You know, 15,000 of it does take time. But there is an alternate recipe inside an assembling machine. I probably should have noticed that a bit earlier. Having extra assembling machines help a lot. Don't blame me, there are hundreds of recipes and each of them have like 400 ways of doing it, so how can you keep track of them? Not exactly sure, but I think if I get 1 more coil, I can start assembling the extreme pressure turbine. Well, let's cancel it. Just give me 1 coil. The standard machine casing. Where's the coil? Well, coils take a lot of time. Don't really know why. Oh, you need so much tin. For the neutron reflectors. Fine. It doesn't look like much, but for these 2 machines, I think we went through like 1,000,000 resources. Maybe more. Yay! It's done. Okay, now craft me 1 stack for the other machine. I can wait for that one. Let us go and assemble the turbine. We assemble you here. It's a 5x5. Again, this is very temporary. This is why I'm setting it up over here. The second machine that we're going to make using the output of this machine, which is Promethium, that's going to be permanent. This was expensive. Really expensive. Yep. It's complete. So here is the stellar alloy. That is the lithium. Also, this machine for some reason doesn't require power, which has me confused. It's supposed to generate a garbage amount of power? Oh, you're doing something. Awesome. What are you doing? 2 millibuckets of molten Promethium. Oh boy, it does take a while. We knew that. We don't have a crazy amount of molten promethium, but we do have a teeny tiny bit. Inside an ingot former, it should give us an ingot. This doesn't need power for some reason. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Promethium ingot. Also, I realized we don't need these coils ever again. So that's 16 coils. Wait, I have enough. I just need 64. Okay, we just need the whole realm. So literally after this moment, that machine that we just made over there is redundant. Although I have a ton of fluid inside, so it might as well make some ingots. Anyways, here is the recipe for the whole realm. And I think now we can craft it. Oops, it's actually not a big deal. I have the purple one. We need the white one. Oh, that is something else. You need glass and glowstone. I actually thought it's enlightened fused quartz. It's fine, it's cheap and fast. So whole realm, one day. Thank you. Lovely. As I have already mentioned, this machine is permanent because we need to do so many recipes inside it. I think we have everything, and I think we assemble it here. Oops, what? Oh, lasers. Needed to make 8. I forgot. And it fits perfectly. That's good. Although one thing which has me confused is that why do you need so many energy input hatches? It's always 1 million RF per tick. Yeah, I guess that was also for symmetry purposes. I don't judge. The only thing that we need is an interface down here. Honestly, I don't care at this very moment. We take a direct connection from our applied energy 6 system. Like so. It doesn't go through P2P tunnels. It's directly hooked up to the controller, but an ender chest on top should help. And I think that's it. We can have patterns. I was looking for an isotope separator. And, well, I highlighted the interface, now it's not going away. I'm good, thank you. Anyways, I needed the isotope separator because in order to make the promethium ingot, we need lithium-7. So that's one recipe. I don't really know if that's a useful thing to have or not, but why the hell not? This is something that I'm interested in, the giant crystal. That is used in making better and more efficient capacitors. Superfused alloy. We have everything, I think. Magnetic monopole. Wildwood chunk. Okay, we don't have a wildwood chunk farm. And I disabled the portal. So we just go with this one. It gives you one. But it's fine. However, this is also one of the important things, super translucent catalysts. We don't have the material to make it, but it's actually used in order to make the Mythic machine case, you know, for the Mythic processors. My main goal in life. So all the garbage goes in. Can we order 100 Promethium? Apparently, yes. And it crafted one. You're not doing anything. Missing structure, what? Why? Whoa, who? Oh, the lasers. I crafted them, I forgot to install them. Yeah, that's it. Now you're working. And super fast. The best part is I can also get my Kikoku, the super enchanted version. So Kikoku goes in the center. I think we need like 4 dolomite dust, some promethium, and feathers from the chickens who killed me. It's fine, I don't really care anymore. But we have the Kikoku, super enchanted. Nice. Now we can kill everyone. I forgot about this place, but it looks nice. Hello, boy. Bye-bye. Oh, this is so nice. It's not even enchanted with anything, it's just Whirlpool. Also, would be nice to kill the worms. There are so many of them. I have super enchanted the Kikoku with all of the enchantments that we have, and now we should be able to blitz through the other dimensions. Kill the bosses. We just need to sharpen it a bit. Are you sharpening it? Oh yeah, okay. Takes time. Again, if you guys remember, there are 7 other dimensions that we have to visit before I would be able to make the Mythic processors. We have already taken care of Candyland, now where we want to go is the Crystocore. It's the least complicated boss to summon. We do have a super amazing sword, it's not the best armor, but it does have last stand. So I'm not gonna die, it's just gonna consume some experience. Let's get a bit more. And let's go and kill the boss. And just in case you're wondering, yes, I have consumed a Shield of Terra. Hello, boy. You're dead, because that's what we do. Well, it seems over there I already found something. Oh, that's the quarry. Was the quarry. Why is there a warded jar with Perdicio? So in order to summon the boss, use a giant crystal on a power station. What is a power station? They should give us, yeah, a scanner module. We use that. Oh, we're looking for a temple. Or at least something big. Well, let me try to find it. I'll be right back. I did claim the wrong thing. I need the power station. That's something else. It's for another dimension. Now we're looking for the power station. Oh, it's there. That's actually the problem with scanners. You find it before you actually scan it. But let us get the boss. Whoop. Did I almost kill him? That was awesome. As usual, we're looking for something else in this dimension now that we have the statue. We need the Crystocore coldstone. And that should give us some sort of a catalyst. What? Well, he's stuck. I love the sword. Works better on bosses though. A neutronium nugget. I don't know why I'm happy. Oh, somebody blinds you. So there are a few gizmos here. That's useless. Is that a pump? Can't read that. In their library. My goodness. For some reason, some fluix blocks. Where's the actual thing? Oh, it's there. Yeah, we have the catalyst. Also, we kill you. Why not? Kikoku was the best decision of my life. I'm just saying. And the reason that I'm saying it's the best decision I ever had is that, well, sometimes I can one-shot a Cyclops. Like that one. Or that one. Or that one. That's quite important because most of my time is actually spent on just killing the mobs. However, I have been checking the recipes and it does seem we can make the brand new cap for the brand new resource miner. We just need this. Wand attunement upgrade. You need something else, right? Shadow Shoggoth flesh. I did not put it on auto crafting, but we can easily get a bunch. So, give me the cap. Oh, it's ready. I was going to say that it does take a bit of time, but we're good. We have the brand new cap and that should be a quest. Because I also got the catalyst. We're not gonna really start making the resource miner because I do need the mixer from immersive engineering in order to make the appropriate fluid. For now, I'm actually making a fluid for a resource miner that I don't have. I just want to get a teeny tiny bit more, otherwise what we have is already enough. It's used for Gardencia. Anyways, with our super armor and our super sword, now we can blitz through the remaining dimensions. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.